Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Tech World 2. In the last episode, you may recall that I died a lot. Since then, I have actually been back to the Nether. I tried to record some of my exploits in the Nether, and I died repeatedly. But the the hotkey for my recording software had changed for some reason. I don't know if it's something that I did that caused it or whatever. And so when I thought I was recording, I was actually not recording. So all of that footage is lost. So sorry about that little pause there. Somebody just sneezed in the background, and then they proceeded to have a conversation with me. But yeah, so yeah, I lost all that footage. Let's see, sun's going down. Okay. In this episode, I want to look at something because after I finally was able to get all my stuff back, I went flying around in the Nether in my jetpack and my hang glider, and I cannot find a Nether fortress anywhere. And in order to build our auto spawner, whoops, whoops, auto spawner. Okay, in order to build our auto spawner, we have to have some nether wart, and we also have to have magma creams. We got plenty of emeralds. We got plastic sheets coming out the wazoo, but I can't find any nether wart, and I can't find any blazes to get blaze rods to make blaze powder. So we got that issue. So I'm going to continue looking around in the Nether and seeing what I can find. All of the documentation that I've found says that typically Nether fortresses spawn going north and south in the Nether, and if you walk or fly or whatever east and west, then eventually you should run into one. Well, I went several hundred blocks, probably close to 1,000 blocks in the westward direction in the Nether, and came across absolutely nothing. So, not quite sure what I'm going to do there. I'm not sure if maybe I've got something going on in the game that's not allowing a Nether fortress to spawn. But yeah, so one of the things that I was going to look at, I'm wondering about the industrial craft stuff that I've got going over here: the macerator, the furnace, and the compressor. I'm sorry, the extractor. I had a compressor too, and I'm not quite sure what happened to that. You're supposed to be able to take them apart using a wrench. Using a wrench. I think it's just a regular old wrench. Yeah, this one right here. And those are easy to make. It's just this Tinker's alloy, which used to be bronze. That's it. And I know I took them apart like that, but the compressor is gone. It disappeared. I think it turned back into, see, no compressor in my ME system or anything. So, but right now I've got it set up so that outside, out yonder, we've got the tree farm. The tree farm sends logs over here to the chest. The chest goes to the hopper goes to the furnace. The furnace then turns it into charcoal and goes over to the generator, which supplies power to the MFE. The MFE is getting a little low. And do we have any logs in here? No. Do we have anything in here? No. No. I wonder if it's... Okay. Hopefully everything's working okay. Whoops. Let's break our legs. Everything's working okay. Let's go sleep real quick. Let the night pass us by. And we're going to look at a way to convert RF to... hello, phone. Good morning. Beholden Spore's thanking me for some RAM that I put in his computer. Yeah, we're going to look at some ways to change power, change RF into EU, and we want something that's called a consumer. Yeah, we've got an MJ consumer EU, EU low voltage, medium voltage, high voltage, and we should also have an RF consumer. Now, what an RF consumer does is it takes our RF power in. To build that, you need a leadstone energy cell, leadstone energy conduits, some reception coils, and transmission coils. We should be able to build all of that. So let's take a look. Let's see, we need a leadstone energy frame, which is a block of redstone, some lead, and glass. I think we have all of that. As a matter of fact, I know we have all of that. We can come over here and we can get 4 pieces of glass. I think we're set up to output glass from here. No, we're set up to do alumite right now. So let's click on that, click on the glass, and let's get 4 pieces of glass. Four pieces of glass. Thank you very much. That's 1. Now I got this set up to go into that chest automatically, so all I got to do is... There it goes. Oh, hello. Hello. There we go. Game's been glitching on me here lately. The laptop that I've been recording this series on, I noticed doesn't have a whole lot of RAM. I thought it had more than it has, but it actually only has about, is it 2 or 4 gig? I'll have to look again. What in the world is going on here? Why does that keep stopping? Really? Why are you doing this to me? There we go. Keep on a-pouring. Good job. That's 2 pieces. Here comes the 3rd piece. And while we're doing this, we'll go back in here, and we also need a producer. Now the producer, we want it to be EU. Now we can do low voltage, medium voltage, or high voltage. Not quite sure which one of those I want to use yet, because all it's going to power, the only thing it's going to power necessarily, is going to be my ME system. I want to get my ME system off of the tree farm, or well, not off the tree farm, because everything ultimately gets its fuel source from the tree farm. But I want to get it off of the EU, the MFE that's storing EU power, and get it onto something that is being provided power by the magmatic dynamos, because that seems to be a much better source of power. So we're going to need this EU, either low voltage, medium voltage, or high voltage producer, and those are, those are not too bad. We need a low voltage, low voltage producer. So we need a low voltage producer, which is, 10 cables, 10 plates, and a battery, okay? And then we also need something to go between the 2 of those. We need a bridge, okay? The bridge, I think, is this right here, an energy bridge. That's redstone along with diamond kinesis pipes. Whew, wow. Or we could do it this way also. We could do a couple of bat boxes along with gold cable and tin plates. What do we got to do to make these? Well, that's just diamond transport pipes and redstone, which I think I have diamond transport pipes. So, as a matter of fact, I'm almost positive I do. I think I got 4 pieces of glass in here now. Yes, I do. So let's go ahead and do this. Whoops. Man, that lag is just kicking in something fierce right now. Okay, so whoops. I don't need to do that yet. We need to go in here, and we need to find, let's see, we wanted leadstone. We need several of those. We'll take half, thank you. And what else did we need? Whoops. What else did we need? We needed, we're doing a consumer first. consumer. A consumer. So we need a RF consumer, and that is copper, 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 conductance coil, which I think is electrum. Yes, it is. And an energy cell. Energy cell was a block of redstone and lead. Okay, so let's get some redstone. We got plenty of redstone, so let's do a block of redstone here. And let's get some lead. I think we got lead in here. Yep. We need 4 pieces of that. Okay. And let's put one of those there, one of those there. And do that there. And put that there. Okay. Leadstone energy cell frame. Okay. Then we need to take that frame and put it in the middle of, so let's see, we need, oh wait, we need an energy cell still, so we need a conductance coil. That's going to be electrum. Do I have any electrum in here? Ferrous. Nope. But I should have electrum over here in the smeltery. Should. Yeah, I got electrum in there. So let's get our ingot frame here. Our ingot cast. Put it down right there. Go in here and find the electrum. Oh, there it was. Put that on the bottom and pour. Beautiful. Okay, there's that. I'm going to get a couple of these little things built. I'm going to do most of this off camera though, so we'll go ahead and build this, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut away, and we'll be doing the rest of this off camera. But that's what we got to do. We got to build a RF consumer, a bridge, and an EU producer. So I'm going to do all that off camera, and I'll be back. And when I get back, we'll show you how to lay it all out. Okay, we've got everything all built up. We got our 3 devices made. I went ahead and got ourselves an RF consumer, so that's going to take the RF power in from the magma, or from the magmatic dynamos, and then we got a bridge. And I decided to go with with an MJ producer. The ME system runs on MJ power, so I figured to go ahead and just use an MJ producer to run that device. Since I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my industrial craft stuff, whether I'm going to keep it or not, I decided, hey, why not? Just use that MJ producer, and if I decide to keep my industrial craft stuff, I'll just build an EU producer. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay this out right here. We should be able to bring leadstone energy conduit over this way from over there. Pardon my Steve-ish. I'm not on an internet connection right now, so I can't download my normal skin. But so we're gonna go in here and we're gonna lay this out. Let's see, we got that one there, and we need this one here, and we need this one here. Okay, so we will plop said. Let's see what's here. Is there anything here? Cool, excellent. So we'll plop this right down right here, and actually, let's not. Let's go over here with it. The closer we can get the MJ producer to its destination, I think the better off we'll be. So this is, yeah, that's the MJ producer. Put the bridge right here, and of course, oh, there it is. Scared there for a second. So we'll plop that down in. Music's loud, man. Hang on a second. Let's go in here and music loud. Hang on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. Just had a little interruption. So let's see, go back to the game here. So we got RF consumer, bridge, MJ producer. So now we need to get our, let's see, can I do this? Yes, I can. Most excellent. Okay, oops. So we'll put this right here, 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 here. Okay. Get this all laid out real quick like. Oh, this will be perfect. We'll just take that torch out right there and put that just like so. Okay, so now if we come over here and we click on this RF consumer, see how it went green? So we click on that and it's getting 80 RF per tick in from the ME system, or not from the ME system, from the RF system. Now we go upstairs. We get ourselves some cable. I think I've got some. Yep, we got copper cable. That's good for 128 EU per tick. So we'll put that right there like so. And I think I want to try something. I want to see if I can use. I want to see if I can use the leadstone cable. Actually, no, I don't, because I'm out. I used the last piece. Awesome. Okay, and then we're going to go like this. Take that out like so. Oops. Put that in. Oh, I don't want you to connect. Let's break that for now. We don't want that to connect right now because I want to find out if this is actually going to work. I have not tried this yet. Okay. So we'll stick that right there like so. And like there. Whoops. We'll put it right there. And there. Okay. Now, if we click on this, charging. Oh, I think I like this. That's the energy bridge. Okay. Oh, it's not connected. Okay. So I need to figure out what kind of cable it needs. Can I use, let's try something here. Where's my wrench? Where's my crescent hammer at? Why do I not have my crescent hammer in my inventory? Oh, of course it's dead now. Darn it. Alright. We can power it back up real quick. Oops. Go down the stairs. There we go. I wonder if we can use leadstone energy cells. Oh, here's a zombie pigman. We gotta go find our crescent hammer. I think it's in the ME system. Oops, darn it. This mouse is all touchy this morning. Man, oh man. Okay. CRE. There it is, crescent hammer. I think I've got some extra leadstone energy conduit or cable or whatever it's called over here that I'm not using anymore. Yeah, I don't need very much. This might actually be enough. I hear a zombie too. I hear a zombie. Okay, now does this? No, that doesn't connect either. What do I need? What kind of cable do I need? That's interesting. Well, that's kind of a revolting development right there. That's kind of a revolting development entirely. All right, I think we figured it out, everybody. I gotta take a little sleep, make all the bad nasties go away. But it looks like we're going to have to use some stuff from Buildcraft. What we need to do, let's take a look in here real quick. We need some conductive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Maybe we haven't figured this out. Let's see here. Wooden transport, wooden fluid, golden kinesis pipe, iron kinesis pipe. Wooden kinesis pipe, power input pipe. Okay, so yeah, this is what we need right here. So we need to build one of those, which is a wooden transport pipe and some redstone. Wooden transport pipe, if I'm not mistaken, is just glass and wood. Yep. Okay, so let's see here. I need to get some oak. So get some oak here. And we'll just take half a stack, or half of the stack that's in there. Oops, wrong key. Okay, go in here. Need a block of wood there, block of wood there. Oh, I'm going to need some redstone too. Okay, and so there's the wooden transport pipe. Actually, you know what though? You know what? Bad Nasty's upstairs. Turn some volume down here. Turn it down to about there. That feels right. We should have, aha, wooden transport pipes. I remember we had some of those from before. Okay, and then the other thing that we have to have is cobblestone pipe, which we are not cobblestone pipe, but let's see, kinesis pipe, wooden kinesis pipe, cobblestone kinesis pipe, which is cobblestone pipe and redstone. So let's see, let's get some redstone out of here. Redstone. Go back in here. Yeah, let's not make those because we already have those. But what we do need to do is take the wooden pipe and make it a kinesis pipe. I think they changed the name for Tech World because all of the research that I was doing showed them as being conductive transport pipes. So, and then let's see, we got golden kinesis pipes, which are good for 256. That's good for 32. Yeah, I think I've got some cobblestone pipes right here. I do indeed. So let's take those, and let's do 16. I don't know that I'm going to need 16, but let's do 16 regardless. So, alright, now let's go see if we can hook this thing up. First, we'll see if the wooden transport pipe, whoops, a little bit of lag. First, we'll see if the wooden transport pipe will actually connect to the MJ producer. So, wooden transport pipe, wooden kinesis pipe, excuse me. Okay, and hook that up right there. Yes, indeedy, it'll do it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, whoops. Let's see here, whoops. So, can we get rid of... We should be able to get rid of that. Okay, good. And we want to get those cobblestone kinesis pipes, which are only good for... Ooh. Yeah, let's try it though. Okay, alright, perfect. Perfect. Put you right there. Well, maybe that? Let's see. Oh. Make you go away. Make you go away. Make you go away. And you go away. Ooh, we have a line established. Let's go see if it works. I think it worked. I think it worked. I think that's a good thing. It worked. Oh, baby, it worked. I love it. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That makes me feel so very good. Folks, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Sorry it took so long. It's actually taken me the better part of 24 hours to record this episode for you. Between real life, work, family, all that good stuff, errands that I had to run and everything. I actually started this yesterday morning, and so I'm finishing it up here today. So I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. I hope that you can put these consumers and bridges and producers together and do something awesome in your worlds. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.